This is the Ryder and Lisa podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Put together a little theme song for this segment. Are you ready?
Keep in mind, Ryder put this together in about 6 seconds, so sorry in advance.
Bertaoke. Bertaoke.
What do you think?
I love it. All right, we've done this once in the past. You seem to have loved it, so we're bringing it back on a Friday. Bertaoke, you let us know a town that you want us to incorporate into a song, and we'll try our best to make it happen.
Like if we were going to write a parody song about specific towns, these might be what we go with. But it's a challenge. You check the text line, throw one at me.
Yep.
I check the text line, throw one at you. You ready?
But we're not going to double up, right? We got to switch it up. We can't do one town twice.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
Your first challenge for Bertaoke is Spruce Grove.
Spruce Grove.
Good luck. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready. Spruce Grove is in the heart.
Wow.
Oh, delight. Is that who sings that?
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. I don't know. This might start off tough for you. Beaumont.
Easy. Beaumont, you don't want me.
Oh, that's good.
Beaumont.
You to need me. Nice work.
But it's I need you to need me, so it actually didn't work when I was going to sing the second line, so that's why I lost confidence.
Okay.
I think you get a point for the first round.
Oh, we're collecting points.
Yeah.
Well, now there's so much pressure.
High River.
Okay, I got something.
Yep.
Rocky Mountain High River. I was originally thinking of doing Afro Man, but I was like, I don't know if I can make this work. High River is hard.
That was good, though.
Okay, your turn.
Hell of a note you hit. All right.
I feel like there's going to be lots of good options for this next one, so I'm excited about it. Sexsmith, Alberta. We're doing Bertaoke, giving each other town names. You have to incorporate it into a song. Sexsmith.
I want to sexsmith you up.
I smell,
Sexsmith and candy. That's way better.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
That was good. I smell Sexsmith. I hope Sexsmith has a candy store, because that would be hilarious.
So good. Okay.
All right. Next up for you, we got Drumheller.
Drumheller.
Text your town suggestions name in for Bertaoke, 780-784-7107.
Okay, I got it. I'm on the highway to Drumheller. That one's hard. I'm sorry.
Yeah, a bit of a stretch.
Is there a better song I could have done?
You probably could have incorporated drum. Yeah.
I want to bang on the Drumheller all day.
Yeah.
That's tough. Canmore.
Gimme can more. Gimme more. Gimme can more. Gimme more. That's pretty good.
I'm so happy we incorporated a Britney song.
Okay, your last one. I don't know how you're going to pull this off. Hannah.
I'm immediately just trying to think of a song that references a Hannah in it. I got it. Ready?
Yep.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do in downtown Hannah.
That was top notch.
How big is Hannah? Do they have a downtown?
Yeah.
Okay. Woo. Okay, last but not least, can you bring it home? Bertaoke. Thanks to everyone texting in with town names to make this work. Good luck. Stettler.
I can tell you're lying, because when you're replying, you Stettler.
I kind of love it.
That was pretty good. I'm proud of that one.
I'm proud of you.
All right.
That was a very successful round of Bertaoke. Let us know if you like this segment, because if you do, we will bring it back.
As soon as we run out of town names, we'll open it up to Prairieoke and start including like Manitoba,
love
Saskatchewan.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you for all the text.
Thank you. It could be quite slick this morning with the snowfall. A lot of people already switched over their tires, so just look out for one another. Drive safe.
As far as weather goes, did you already mention that it was snowing a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. High of 2 today, 7 tomorrow, and 13 on Sunday. It's 0 right now.
Quit gatekeeping the weather. I'm allowed to mention that it's snowing.
You got cut off from doing weather.
Ryder.
When for 2 months you were giving the weather forecast to the people of Edmonton from the wrong city.
That was an accident.
You had Ottawa on your phone.
I had Ottawa on my phone, and I had another city on my desktop. I don't know what happened.
So that's when you lost your privileges. Now I'm the weather guy.
But if I can physically see the snow, I can comment on it.
No, you can't. Nope, that's the meteorologist job around here, which is a word I just realized I can barely say.
Today we're counting down the top 7 things that sound fun, but at the end of the day, no.
Don't go with the one text. I know you're going to want to. It rhymes with pumpkin.
Yeah, I know.
It's inappropriate.
I won't say it.
Okay.
But thank you for that suggestion, Darcy. Love you. This text from Sean. These are just honorable mentions before we get into the top 7. Niagara Falls, highly overrated.
What?
This one here, skiing or snowboarding is never as fun as it's supposed to be. You're walking to your car in uncomfortable boots. You're falling on the hard snow. It's freezing at the top. It's so much work. I need 5 business days to recover.
Okay, that's a valid point, but also like when you're in the middle of a lake or you're on the top of a mountain.
Okay.
Like,
middle of a lake.
Well, didn't they say?
No, they said skiing, snowboarding.
Oh, I thought it was water skiing maybe. But there's something pretty special about being able to like take control of nature.
Yeah, nature's pretty cool in that sense. But also like all I want is the chalet and poutine.
Plus, is there a better place to have a dart than on a chairlift?
I'm scared of heights.
I haven't had one in years on a chairlift, but that's like top notch.
I've been on a chairlift once in my life. And the entire time I was on it, I just screamed and cried. So if you were trying to have a relaxing time on the chairlift behind me or in front of me, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, coming in at number 7 on the top 7 things that sound fun, but really they're not. A colonoscopy. Sounds like kind of fun. Like, what's that about?
Like the word sounds fun.
Yeah, the word sounds fun. Most of these are actual things that you do.
Yeah.
But that one to me doesn't sound like a very good time.
It's not bad.
Really?
Well, I got the day off work.
Oh.
I got put under, which is always fun. Like that.
The laughing gas.
Oh, here it comes.
They're like count down from 5 and you're like 5 and you're out.
And then I had Arby's after. So.
This is a good day for you.
And I was really hungry because you got to do the prep first. So by the time you get to eat, it's so good.
Like best beef and cheddar you ever had?
Yeah, best 3.
Oh, okay.
That might be why I needed the colonoscopy.
All right, coming in at number 6 of things that sound fun, but at the end of the day, are they trampoline parks? As an adult,
As a kid, they're the best.
As a kid, it's so much fun. But when you're an adult and the kids are like, come jump around with me, you're like, I'm going to hurt myself.
And like when other kids, usually like the older ones there, are just bouncing from trampoline to trampoline, like they don't understand that I'm a double bounce away from ending up in the hospital.
Totally. And we all have vertigo at our age.
Right.
Yeah,
So
they're just doing like parkour around you and you're like, relax, Spider-Man.
I'm trying to test and see if I can do this.
Coming in at number 5, things that sound fun, but are they really? Going to a parade. It always rains. There's always a horse that poops too much. And then they drag their wagon through the poop and it's all you smell. Then there's flies everywhere. Kids are crying.
They throw candy on top of the smear.
Where are the bathrooms? Coming in at number 4 on the list of things that sound fun, but are they? Getting it on the beach. Sand. You're finding sand everywhere.
What if you have a really big blanket?
Even then, there's sand everywhere. Number 3 on the list, eating candy. Sounds like a good time. Let's go get a bunch of snacks. Let's sit down. Let's have a movie night. I'm so sick. It's the red dye. Stop eating things with red dye. You're not going to have a good time in 3 to 4 hours.
Do you think there's a chance? Because there is like a big movement against red dye, especially...
It's like
I don't
banned in the States, isn't it?
For people that don't know this, if your kid struggles with ADHD, like eliminating red dye, one of the guys on my hockey team was talking to me about his kid and ADHD, and I suggested it.
Yeah.
And he said it's been an absolute game changer for them.
So no more red lollipops to the kids listening. I know you're mad at us.
And even a lot of blue stuff, like Blue Slurpee, it has the red dye in it.
Yeah, exactly. So blue and red, you want to avoid that. Sorry, it's green apple or nothing. Learn to love it.
I think it's called Red Dye 40. Anyway.
Yes. That's like in Doritos too. Sad. Coming in at number 2 on our top 7 things that sound fun, but are they? Listen, this is going to sound personal because we just stopped dog sitting our friend's dog, and we're getting another dog tonight for another friend.
Yeah, my house is just a doggy daycare.
Exactly. It's a revolving door of animals. Dog sitting. It seems fun, but if you don't own dogs and you're dog sitting, reality kicks in pretty fast that they can be quite needy and dirty and smelly.
Or if you do own dogs and you add another dog to the mix, all of a sudden it's changed the entire dynamic.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden your one dog's kind of mean or the other one's super timid.
Well, the one you're dog sitting gets anxious and then they start pooping all over the house.
Yeah. Good answer.
Number 1 on the list of things that sound fun, but are they? Waterboarding. I've never experienced it. It sounds fun. But then when you read into it or you see a movie where someone's getting tortured, waterboarding to me sounds like one of the scariest things to ever happen to someone.
It does sound like an extreme sport.
Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about.
No, we're talking about
like when you're getting tortured.
Torture technique.
Sounds awful.
Yeah. But the word, they should have picked a better word. They should have called it like
water drowning.
Water torture.
Water.
Drown boarding. You know?
Face drowning.
There we go. A couple days ago, talking on the show about how you never know when the last time will be you pick up your kids. Like when you're picking them up, you don't know that's going to be the last time.
Yeah, it's interesting. After we discussed this, it kind of opened up this conversation with the last time you do anything. And I saw a comment when you posted that chat we had on our socials. Someone said it's the same thing with like the last time you go to your friends to play.
Yeah.
Like you don't realize it's the last time you do that.
Last time you play kick the can.
Right.
Or like for you, when you were in high school, the last time you dummy a 2-6 of sourpuss and pass out in a field.
Well, exactly.
You never know. You never know when the last time is. But yeah, so yesterday, had my daughter. We had a great day together, playing some softball and chilling. And I realized, you know what? I can still pick this kid up. So I did. And
She's 12 now.
Got you to take a picture of it. It is pretty wild, though. Like, I bet the last time I picked her up was probably a year ago or something. I don't know. 6 months ago, whatever. But, like, there's a reason you don't just pick up your kids out of nowhere now. Like, I had to lift with my legs and make sure. And even she was kind of gassed from, like, holding on for the picture.
It's a great photo. So you can find it over at Play 107 if you want to check that out. And I think it's a great reminder to live in the moment because as a parent, I can't imagine how annoying it must get when you're on walks with your kids and they're like, can you carry me? Ugh. But there's going to come a day where it is the last time that you do that. So I guess you got to think positive, right?
Well, and speaking of thinking positive, Bobby on our Facebook page wrote a comment that I think is just a great reminder for all of us to check out. Listen to this. I wanted to comment yesterday, but didn't because it hits hard. I've had 24 hours to sit on it, and I've come to the conclusion that you do still pick them up.
Okay.
Just differently. I'm about to graduate my 4th kiddo this year of 5 and 6 years, and it doesn't get easier, but you learn to pick them up differently as they become adults. Less literally and more emotionally and spiritually. You pick them up through work, college, university issues, health issues, relationships, economic issues. It's just a never-ending, evolving cycle. So enjoy every first and cherish every last that turns into a new first. But yeah, it still hits me in the feels.
Okay, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And it also gets me thinking about, like, when your kids become teenagers, then they start going out and they call you to pick them up from somewhere that they're uncomfortable or they need your support. That's what that can turn into as well.
Yeah, you're still picking them up.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying. Are you?
Well, I'm not. Do you want me to?
No, but you are. I can tell.
5 simple words, $1,000. It's Ryder and Lisa's 1K wordplay. Brought to you by Out of Bounds Restaurant.
Who, by the way, have a fantastic brunch menu on the weekend, so think about checking out Out of Bounds Restaurant. All right, Texter 107 this morning was Liz. We have Liz on the phone. Have you ever played the 1K wordplay, Liz?
No.
What? Okay, that's so exciting. Have you heard it on our show before?
Yes, every day.
Okay,
You're
for
the best.
anybody who's maybe new to the show or new to this contest, here's how it works. Liz is going to pick a teammate who will leave the room and not be able to hear anything that shakes down in round 1, where we will give Liz 5 words. She'll tell us the first word that comes to mind for each. We'll invite her teammate back in to play the same game. For every answer that matches, it's $25, but we will increase it to $1,000, the grand prize, if all 5 words match. Who's your teammate?
I'm going to go with Ryder.
Okay.
I believe that's
like all week.
every person
I
this
actually
week.
don't know if I've left the studio yet.
Yeah, are you starting to get upset?
No.
Okay.
I am starting to get a little bit like stir crazy, though. Would love to go for a walk down the hallway at some point. I'm just kidding. Okay, Liz, I'm going to start your 25-second timer after I say the first word, okay? Good luck.
Okay.
What comes to your mind when I say switch?
Light.
Bread.
Bake.
Sail. S-A-I-L, sail.
Boat.
Twig.
Tree.
Envelope.
Mail.
Great job. And guess what? You still had like 6 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
I'm back.
You're back.
How did Liz do?
So good.
We were pretty close yesterday.
We were so close, but can we make it happen on a Friday? I hope so.
Let's get it.
Hopefully.
There's a word that I use that now I'm starting to realize I might have used it recently because it's a word I had to spell out, and I'm like, did I already do this? Like that's how many times we've played this game that I'm like, have I used this word already? So let's make it happen. What comes to mind when I say sail? S-A-I-L. Have I used this recently?
No.
No, okay, good.
Boat.
Yep, $25, Liz.
Woo.
Keep it going. What comes to mind when I say twig?
Twig.
Twig.
Tree.
Oh, I'm so happy. It's $50.
Oh,
I was so worried.
What? Branch.
Oh, branch.
Branch I had on my mind too, yeah, but tree makes more sense. Okay.
We made it happen. $50. Let's keep it going. What comes to mind when I say bread?
I'm going to say butter.
Oh, bake.
No.
It was bake. It's okay. We got $50. We're not done yet. We have 2 more words to go. What comes to mind when I say switch?
Light.
Yes.
Nice.
Woo.
Okay, we're at 75. We could potentially send Liz home with $100 on a Friday morning. What comes to mind when I say envelope?
Letter.
Mail.
Okay.
Liz,
Both good answers.
you know what? You did so good. I'm so happy about Twig because I was really worried about that. But you picked up $75. Thanks for playing.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Have you seen the picture that's going kind of viral? It's a garage, and it has a guy's car in it, and then it also has like a bed, sink, toilet, fridge.
No.
And it's kind of like a loft would be,
That would be the stinkiest loft ever.
but it has the car in it. No, like it looks pretty clean.
Oh, okay.
And like guys are going nuts about it, being like, the Facebook page I saw it from was, women hate how little it takes to make a man happy.
That's a Facebook page that people like and follow. Why are you seeing it?
It popped up in my algorithm. I promise I don't follow that page.
You probably got a badge as a top fan.
I don't have no bad. Anyway, it is funny that all the comments are like, man, I wish. Well, what's stopping you?
Yeah, do it then.
Like, you've got a garage? Go for it, bro. Put a bed in there.
See ya.
Like what?
Especially if you follow a page like that. Don't come in the house. We don't want you in here.
My dreams would come true if I could have this.
Aw, it's kind of wholesome at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, it would probably be a pretty good place to sleep. It's a little bit cooler than the house.
With all the mice?
No. What kind of garage do you have?
I don't know. I'm just associating like a bed in a garage with having critters.
Yeah, you'd probably deal with a few more critters. You're right. We want to talk about like the most reasonable reason someone you know or worked with got fired.
And maybe it was you that got fired.
Yeah.
And when they fired you, you went, valid.
Yeah, kind of had that coming.
Yeah, this makes sense.
I read a story yesterday about a kid who got fired from a Walmart. They were the like shopping cart gatherer.
Yep.
And they had a long line of shopping carts, but they were like as they were moving them, they were on their phone.
Oh no.
And they ended up like running into an elderly woman and breaking her leg.
Get out.
And I was like, yeah, that's a good reason to get fired.
Yeah.
Like, not a good thing to have happen, obviously, but like
That adds up.
you understand management's side in that situation.
Yeah, you're not going to fight it. Yeah, so we want to hear from you if you have a personal story, if you know someone that got fired and you're like, oh my gosh, did you ever deserve that?
We already got a text. I lost 2 coworkers one day because they fist fought each other in front of a bunch of customers.
Here's another one we just got from Kristen. I had to fire someone because I walked in and they were sleeping, like snoring so hard at their desk while customers were standing there.
We're talking about times someone got fired and had it coming. This text from Angela says, I worked with somebody at a fast food joint and they were really mad at a customer and they farted into their hand and
What?
threw the fart at them.
No, see?
Like, what? That's a move.
Daryl just wrote in saying, I had to fire a guy 3 times my size because his friends came to visit him at his new job and stole something from a customer's vehicle. I was by myself at this time. I fired him while holding a big wrench in my hand. He did leave peacefully, but it could have gotten ugly. Don't hire people from newspaper ads. I learned my lesson.
Reasons you got fired. Go ahead.
Well, you know, working in the food industry, we all ate a little bit here and there. So, but the thing is, coworkers were supposed to be watching, and I stepped into a freezer to eat a hot dog and totally got busted.
Okay, wait a
The hot dog
minute.
in
When
my
you
mouth.
went into the freezer to eat this hot dog, was it like a hot, fresh hot dog, or were you eating like a frozen hot dog?
No, it was fresh. Like, I quickly made it and quickly was like, all right, you guys got my back? They're like, yep. They turned around and my boss walked in.
And you were just hammering a dog.
Yep.
What kind of place
Full
is
mouth
this?
and
Yeah.
everything.
Were you working in a kitchen?
It was a burger joint, actually,
Okay.
at our amusement park just outside of Calgary here.
Okay.
But the hot dogs were fire.
Yeah. So.
It would be tough to get away with that, especially if it was a foot long.
Yeah, it was pretty much bigger than my head. So.
That is so funny. And like that walk of shame out of the freezer to follow your boss while you're like still have mustard on your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I think I was still chewing when we were walking out, and my coworkers were just like, damn, sorry.
The Ryder and Lisa Podcast.
Brought to you by Yegg Property Pros. Powered by Real Broker. Get a realtor who knows. Call the pros.
Play 107.